Brad Kilgore.
What's going on, brother?
It's great to see you.
Pleasure.
It's been an honor over these past couple of years to watch you grow as a chef and be working in kitchens with you and seeing the craft that you put on the plate. And I wanted to come here to Miami to see you in your own environment and kind of get a behind the scenes snap of who you are and what makes you tick. So what brought you to Miami in the first place?
You know, was living in Chicago for a long time. We had that beautiful winter that is known in Chicago. It lasts a long time. But all jokes aside, I got incredible training working in these restaurants in Chicago, Alinea and El Tuo, Boca, into Epic, and change of scenery. I think it was about that time in my career. I was, young of age, 23, but I wasn't maybe young in my career. And Miami was just burgeoning, and not a lot of people necessarily saw it, but my father-in-law did, and he supported the idea, and the rest is history.
Throughout your career in Miami, you've adapted, you've overcome. What is a great lesson you've learned here during service, either from a fellow chef or from an employee that you take with you every day onto the job when you approach it?
Humility. I think that goes with maturity. At the same time, it's caused me, or throughout these experiences, I have a saying, maybe stupid, it's not stupid to me. It's always in a hurry, never in a rush. In this day and age, you have highly educated clientele and diners, more educated than ever through television, internet, and there's some really good cooks out there that are not chefs also. So the expectations are much higher than they ever have been, and you need to be able to do it right, but you have to get it done in a certain amount of time.
To that point, what quality of a chef in a kitchen keeps it on top, given all of this change and the growth in knowledge among the customer base?
You need to have some patience. It's not easy. It's not easy because the client isn't patient, the guest isn't patient, the ticket isn't patient. But people or cooks or servers or everyone around you, they deserve their moment and their time, and you need to be able to give it to them. And it's not as easy as the old days where I grew up or we grew up, where you just kind of got it whipped into you.
At your former restaurant, Alter, you were known for taking fine dining, this upper echelon style of fine dining, and bringing it to the masses. Do you feel that is still something that can happen nowadays post-COVID? Or do you feel fine dining may be dead and we're actually at an elevated fast casual now?
I think it's the polar opposite. I think people are now spending more on the opportunities they have. And when I say spending more, because fine dining comes with a lot more labor and ingredients and elements and production that goes into it. COVID was weird, is weird. You didn't know what was on the other side. It might be your ticket next, so enjoy it while you can, is kind of the reaction that we've been seeing. And Miami has been living in this sort of free bubble for some time. And so I think we've seen the most of it comparatively to most of the world, honestly. So no, I think it's stronger than ever.
That's great. It's opposite of what I thought you were going to answer, to be honest.
I've been living in this world though.
Yeah, you've been living in the South Florida world, which, like you said, has been completely different. Yeah. What's your favorite wearing piece of equipment that you use?
It's a tough one. And in all honesty, I make things so complicated that I need like a lot of things. So yeah, I think it's kind of how they interact together, and that for me makes things great, and they're easy to use, and they're efficient, and they're powerful, and that's my experience working with this equipment over the last few years.
What does it mean to you personally to be a part of a collection of chefs like the Waring Collective?
It's an honor to be a part of the Waring Collective, and you look at the list of names and their accomplishments and know that in one way or another that you fall in line or you fall on that list as well. It's inspiring, and it helps me keep going and keep pushing, and it's something I look forward to being a part of together with those guys and wearing for a long time.